No! The Miraculous and the Wish will belong to me!
I assure you, I will find Ladybug and Cat Noir.
In today's video, we're diving into some of Miraculous Ladybug's meanest characters. While the series tends to feature a new villain in each episode, a few characters continue to be on their worst behavior no matter what the heroes try. Some of these characters may have clouded judgments and need more patience to change their ways, but others remain resolute in their behavior due to their plans and villainous vendettas. No matter the case, these characters continue to cause tension in the series.
Precept 133, a guardian cannot, under any circumstances, wear a Miraculous.
Number 10. Mrs. Mendeleev is stricter than necessary. When Marinette and Adrien aren't saving Paris, they attend school at College François Dupont. One of their reoccurring teachers in the series is Mrs. Mendeleev, the no-nonsense physics and mathematics instructor. Although she cares for her students and their education, she's known to come off as cranky and unnecessarily strict. In the episode Robustus, she initially refuses help from Max and Markov when the school system's infected with a virus. After they successfully help, however, she claims that Markov is nothing more than a toy incapable of emotions. Her insensitivity and unwillingness to hear Max's side on the matter lead to Markov being taken away by Mr. Damocles and later being akumatized by Hawkmoth.
Be serious, Max. You programmed your robot to say that. A robot cannot think for itself.
Number 9. Suhan micromanages Marinette. One of the former Guardians of the Miracle Box arrives in Paris in the episode Furious Fu. Suhan doesn't make a good impression as he tracks down Wang Fu and ridicules him for his past choices. Fu, who has no memory of the Miraculous or the Miracle Box, feels slighted by this and is akumatized by Hawkmoth. Although Suhan is convinced to apologize to Fu, he maintains a presence in Ladybug's life. In the episode Ephemeral, he returns to Ladybug and demands to know the identity of Cat Noir. This goes against her rule to keep their identities a secret, but she comes up with a plan to appease the former Guardian all the same. This scheme results in both their identities being revealed, Hawkmoth obtaining the Ladybug and Cat Miraculous, and the world nearly ending.
Ladybug, Cat Noir, give me back the Mother Box and your Miraculous. Return them to the right hands.
Number 8. Alec Cataldi can be toxic for TV. Alec Cataldi has been in the series since the beginning, and he is a prevalent TV show host with various projects. Many of these shows are reality television and contestants that require him to engage with his audience. One of his most recent is a show titled You've Gotta Be Kidding, where he introduces his audience to pointless jobs around Paris. In the episode Wishmaker, he is confronted by Marinette and Adrien when he is ridiculing people for their dreams at a job fair. This is a moment where his actions go too far, as he hurts more than one person's feelings in the process. His words are spurred on by personal pain and he never followed his dreams, and this ends up in him becoming akumatized.
Yet another pointless job! You gotta be kidding!
Number 7. Natalie enables Gabriel's behavior. Although Natalie cares deeply for the Agreste family, that love influences her behavior negatively. She is Gabriel's biggest supporter who enables his behavior as Hawkmoth. Natalie even risks her health by using the Peacock Miraculous to become the villain Mayura. Many of her actions stem from wanting to help someone she cares for, but she doesn't hesitate to put others at risk to further her goals. In Cat Blanc, Natalie witnesses Adrien transform into Cat Noir to protect Marinette from an Akuma. She doesn't think twice about telling Gabriel the truth and allows Adrien to be akumatized into a villain who nearly destroys their world.
And remember that you have to make an appearance at the Agreste Foundation's Heroes Gala tonight.
I'll be there, for sure.
Number 6. Bob Roth is bad for business. A producer with his hand throughout many projects in Paris, Bob Roth is a character that Ladybug and Cat Noir have encountered more than once. He's not afraid to cheat, style, or scheme his way to success, and he isn't very friendly to the talent that works for him. In the episode Silencer, he steals the music and costumes made for Kitty Section and uses them to further his son's music career. He crosses another potential client in the episode Psychomedian when he tells the famous comedian Harry Clown that he can't branch out into other genres. Instead of helping Harry, he laughs at the prospect of the other man's film script. As a result, Harry feels inferior and is akumatized with the lone goal of proving Bob Roth wrong. In the end, Bob Roth agrees to compromise with Harry, but he remains skeptical of his success.
Does that mean dinner's on the house then?
I'm joking.
Number 5. Felix is blinded by his own goals. There are a few characters in Miraculous Ladybug whose true intentions remain a mystery, and Felix Fathom is one of them. His character is clever and cunning, and that makes him an admirable enemy to not only Ladybug and Cat Noir, but Hawkmoth as well. In his first appearance in the episode Felix, he convinces everyone that he's his cousin Adrian and then sends hateful messages to his friends. He does not seem to regret his actions later, even though they lead to several people being akumatized. In the episode Gabriel Agreste, he realizes that his uncle is Hawkmoth and attempts to blackmail him. When this fails, he comes back later to trick Ladybug in the Season 4 finale, Strike Back. When entrusted with the dog Miraculous, albeit unknowingly due to being dressed as Adrian, he uses its superpower to steal the Miraculous in the Miracle Box, and then trades them all to Hawkmoth for his own gain.
If I wanted to harm you, Uncle, I would have done it a long time ago.
Number 4. Audrey Bourgeois is a distant mother. The series' main lead Marinette is surrounded by a loving and accepting family. She is shown with her parents, grandparents, and extended relatives more than once. In contrast, Chloe Bourgeois' mother appears emotionally unavailable and distant from her children. Audrey Bourgeois is a famous fashion designer like Gabriel Agreste, who puts her work above the needs of her family. When she returns to Paris from her extended stay in New York City, Audrey treats those around her in the same dismissive and rude manner that her daughter Chloe exhibits throughout the series. Chloe shapes her behavior by mimicking her mother because she desires her approval. Despite this, Audrey remains so dismissive of Chloe that her daughter reveals herself as Queen Bee and is akumatized in the episode Queen Wasp.
This is unacceptable! I will not view a fashion show from the second row, ever!
Number 3. Chloe Bourgeois is used to having everything. Although Chloe is the original school bully in the series, much of her behavior stems from how she's grown up. Much of her behavior is learned from her mother, as they both ridicule those around them. Chloe is also used to being given everything she wants due to her father's overly doting nature, and as a result, she doesn't handle it well when things don't go her way. Examples of her rude and abrasive behavior can be seen countless times in the series. To name a few, she demands changes to her class's movie script so she can play the lead in the episode Banana Queen. She fires her butler who was just trying to help her in Despair Bear, and she pretends that Sabrina doesn't exist in Antibug.
I get to be the good guy!
We don't have time for all of these changes, Chloe!
Oh, yeah?
Number 2. Gabriel Agreste makes the perfect villain. It would be difficult to consider someone a true villain if they weren't malicious or cruel in some way. Gabriel Agreste desires to save his wife from her state of eternal sleep, and in doing so, he becomes the series' main antagonist, Hawkmoth. His actions begin with good intentions, but in order to complete his goal, he exploits the negative emotions felt by others. Gabriel doesn't hesitate to use anyone for personal gain and will akumatize those closest to him, like Adrian or Natalie, if it got him closer to obtaining his goal. This can be seen in various episodes such as Catalyst, Cat Blanc, and Ephemeral. While Natalie may be a welcoming host for an Akuma, Adrian certainly isn't, and his negative emotions that allow his akumatization come from him learning the dark truth about his father.
Could this be the hour of your defeat?
Number 1. Lila is a phenomenal manipulator. Lila's character is introduced as a phenomenal liar and master manipulator in the episode Volpina. Although this is her first appearance in the series, she tries to trick her new classmates by telling them that she was once saved by Ladybug. Marinette endeavors to call out this lie, and despite being humiliated and akumatized, she continues this trend of behavior throughout the series. She lies about traveling around the world, about having injuries, and about being close friends with various celebrities. Her master manipulation skills have caused her to be called out by both Marinette and Adrian, but she continues to lie for her own personal gain. In doing so, she becomes an ally to other series antagonists, like Gabriel and Chloe, which makes her a large threat to Ladybug and Cat Noir. Living a double life isn't easy, and as teenage superheroes, Marinette and Adrian have to deal with a lot. From the villains sent to steal their Miraculous by Hawkmoth to the school bullies who roam the halls of Collège François Dupont. They face various threats that are sometimes meaner than others.
My chances with Adrian? Gone! I hate you, Ladybug! Ugh!
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
Kwami's getting yin-yang pairs and back inside the box.